Hi humans and welcome back to Humanities. I am Purva and this is another episode of the Indian Economic Development MCQ series. आज हम करेंगे अपना chapter number 2 Indian Economy from the year 1950 to 1990. ये बहुत crucial chapter है and इस series में हम high level MCQs ही करते हैं जो कि competency based होते हैं, जो कि 50% से भी ज्यादा आएंगे आपके टर्म 1 एग्जामिनेशंस में and I'm pretty sure they are going to help you a lot. So make sure that you're watching this video till the end and attempting these questions side by side. For more updates, you can follow me on my Telegram channel. The link is in the description box below. Also, if you want PDF of this content, you can join my channel memberships जो कि आपको मिलेगी सब्सक्राइब बटन के साइड में join बटन पे प्रेस करके. So for further details about the channel membership and PDF content, you can click on the join button. Let's get started.
चाहे कोई क्वेश्चन हो, डाउट हो या कॉन्सेप्चुअल क्लैरिटी चाहिए हो, बोर्ड से लेके जेई नीट तक, द सॉल्यूशन टू ऑल योर प्रॉब्लम्स इज फिलो ऐप. You can clarify your doubts anytime with these 3 easy steps. First of all, you need to download the Philo app on Google Play Store or the App Store. Then, secondly, you need to sign up with your mobile number. Now, all you need to do is take a photo of your question or type your doubt and upload it on the app. Philo app को within 60 seconds इंडिया के टॉप एक्सपर्ट से लाइव कॉल पर कनेक्ट कर देगा.
आपके क्वेश्चन में आप कहना चाहते हैं कि बल्ब की पावर कितनी है. अगर बल्ब जो है वो 220 वोल्टेज पर ऑपरेट हो रहा है, राइट. अब अगर कोई आपको और डाउट है तो आप बताइए.
नो सर,
थैंक यू.
So guys, it's that simple. Have any questions? Just ask Philo.
You can download the Philo app using the link in the description box. You can also use this code and get a discount of 10%. Starting with the first question, India embarked upon a planned and a mixed economic model after independence. Which of the following best describes the mixed economic model? Option number A, the coexistence of industry and services sector. Option number B, the coexistence of the central planning body with the state planning bodies. Option number C, the coexistence of private and public sectors. And option number D, none of the above. Choose the correct answer. Pause the video and then here comes your answer. The correct answer is option number C and here is the said explanation. Moving on to the next question. Which of the following were not among the explicit objectives of the 5-year plans in India? Statement number 1, to facilitate growth of Indian economy. Statement number 2, modernization of Indian industry and overall economy. Statement number 3, achieving self-reliance. Statement number 4, equity in society. Choose the correct answer using the options given below. Option number A, only 1 and 2. Option number B, only 1, 2 and 3. Option number C, only 1 and 3. And option number D, all of the above. Pause the video, attempt the question, and here comes your answer. The correct answer is all of the above, option number D. The said explanation is provided here. Question number 3 states, consider the following statements. Number 1, the second 5-year plan was largely based on the Mahalanobis ideas and hence was called the Mahalanobis plan. Statement number 2, Mahalanobis is also credited with the achievement of publishing a journal called Sankhya. The correct statement is R. Here are your options. The correct option is option number C and here is the said explanation. Take a moment and read the explanation for every answer for further clarity. Question number 4. Consider the following statements. Statement number 1. Under land ceiling in post-independence land forms policies, the land ownership limitation was fixed on individual basis. Statement number 2. land reform policies were most successful in the western Indian states due to lesser number of landless people as compared to other states. Here are your options. You need to choose the correct statement. The correct option is option number A, and here is the said explanation. Question number 5 says, consider the following statements. Statement number 1. At the time of independence, more than 90% of the country's population was dependent on agriculture. Statement number 2. Productivity in the agricultural sector was very low because of the lesser extent of net sown area. Here are your options. You need to choose the correct statement. The correct option is option number D, and here is the said explanation. Question number 6 says, consider the following statements with reference to Green Revolution. Statement number 1. Though Green Revolution helped India to become self-sufficient in food production, it could not make India a net agricultural export country in food grains yet. Statement number 2. In the first phase of the Green Revolution, the use of HYV seeds was kept restricted to the more affluent states only. Statement number 3. The introduction of HYV seeds during Green Revolution made Indian agriculture more vulnerable to pest attacks. Choose the correct statements only, and here are your options. Take a moment, attempt the question, and then check your answer. The correct answer is option number C, and here is the said explanation. Question number 7. Consider the following statements. Statement number 1. Industries Policy Resolution 1956 classified industries into 3 categories. Statement number 2. Under this policy resolution, no industry was allowed to run by the private sector without any kind of government control. The correct statement is or are, here are your options. The correct answer is option number C, and here is your explanation. Question number 8. Consider the following statements with reference to small-scale industries in post-independence India. Post-independence पे ध्यान दीजिएगा and small-scale industries पे. Always read the question carefully when it comes to this part. कि पूछा क्या गया है. Statement number 1. The small-scale industries were completely ignored. कब? Post-independence India में. Statement number 2. Many incentives and safeguards such as low excise duty and bank loans at lower interest rates etc. were provided to small-scale industries. The correct statements are, here are your options. The correct answer is option number B, and here is the said explanation. Question number 9. Consider the following statements. In first 7 5-year plans, trade policy aimed at substituting imports with domestic production. Statement number 2. Tariffs and quotas were used extensively as economic policy tool to protect the domestic industries from foreign competition. Statement number 3. It was assumed that the domestic industries needs protection since they will never be able to compete with foreign industries. Choose the correct statements. Here are your options. The correct answer is option number A. Here is the said explanation. Question number 10. Consider the following statements. Statement number 1. The share of industrial sector to the GDP increased significantly from 12.4% in 1950 to 35% in 1990 to 92. Statement number 2. Right from the beginning of the planned economy in 1956, a clear-cut distinction between what public sector should produce and what private sector can produce was made. Choose the correct statements. Here are your options. The correct answer is option number D. Here is the said explanation. Question number 11. Consider the following statements. Statement number 1. As a result of the economic policy pursued post-independence, the proportion of people depending on agriculture declined significantly. Statement number 2. All the private sector corporations during the first 7 5-year plans were profit-making while majority of PSUs were loss-making. The correct statements are, here are your options. Choose the answer wisely and cross-check your answer with the provided explanation. The correct answer is option number D. Here is the said explanation. Question number 12. CARV committee was constituted during formulation of Industrial Policy Resolution 1956. The committee was concerned with nationalization of State Bank of India, food security policy, development of small-scale industries, none of the above. Let's check the right answer. The right answer is option number C, development of small-scale industries. Here is the said explanation. Question number 13. Consider the following statements. Statement number 1. Post-independence, India followed an economic system where all the factories and farms in the country were owned by the government. Statement number 2. The Industrial Policy Resolution of 1948 and the directive principles of the Indian Constitution reflects India's mixed economic status. The correct statements are, choose from the following options. Option number B is the correct answer, and here is the said explanation. Question number 14. Who of the following is credited with the achievement of establishing Indian Statistical Institute in Calcutta? Option number A, Amartya Sen. Option number B, Jawaharlal Nehru. Option number C, Vikram Sarabhai. And option number D, P.C. Mahalanobis. The correct answer is option number D, P.C. Mahalanobis. He is known for establishing ISI, which is Indian Statistical Institute, and Sankhya, a journal which he published thereof. So here's the explanation for this answer too. Question number 15. Usually, as an economy progresses with development, what happens? Option number A. The share of primary sector in national income increases along the other sectors. Option number B. The share of primary sector in national income decreases along the other sectors. Option number C. The share of primary sector in national income increases while the share of other sectors decreases. And option number D. The share of primary sector in national income decreases while the share of other sectors increases rapidly. So, the correct answer is option number D. As a country develops, it undergoes structural change. Usually with development, the share of agriculture, yani ki primary sector, declines and the share of industry becomes dominant. At higher levels of development, the service sector contributes more to the GDP than the other two sectors. Question number 16. Which of the following were the objectives of land reform policies post-independence India? Statement number 1. To incentivize farmers to invest in land for greater productivity. Statement number 2. To promote equity in agriculture. Statement number 3. To unjust the historical injustice. Choose the correct answer from the given options. The correct option is option number A, and here is the said explanation. Question number 17. Consider the following statements. Statement number 1. Subsidies are needed to encourage farmers to test the new technology. Statement number 2. subsidies are found to encourage inequity in Indian agricultural sector. Choose the correct statements from the above given statements. Option number C is the correct answer. Both the statements are correct, and here is the explanation for the same. Coming on to the last question for this chapter. Question number 18 says, India followed a planned economy from the time of independence. Consider the following statements. Statement number 1. India's plans were of 5 years and lacked perspective approach. Statement number 2. Directive principles of Indian Constitution reflected the planned outlook of India. Statement number 3. Our 5-year plans do not spell out how much of each and every good and service is to be produced. Choose the correct statements from the above given statements, and here are your options. The correct statement is option number B, and here is the said explanation. So guys, that was it for this chapter. I hope आपको ये सारे MCQs बहुत ज़्यादा helpful लगे हों. जैसे कि मैंने आपको बताया था, they all are high level MCQs and बहुत ज़्यादा probability है that these kinds of questions are going to come in your exams. Also, ये वीडियो से आपका पूरा का पूरा चैप्टर कवर हो गया है wholesome way में. You have not missed up on anything in this chapter. So if you liked this video and it was helpful, please make sure to like, share and subscribe for more such content. Don't forget that you are at Humanities. Happy learning. I'll see you in the next video. More chapters in making. So also hit the bell icon for further updates.